The Gordie Howe International Bridge, one of the largest infrastructure projects connecting Canada and the States, has recently become part of a debate over funding trade bilateral relations. Today, we are asking Canadians about what they think. Have you been following the recent discussion about the Gordie Howe Bridge? What have you heard about it?
So I have been following.
What have you been hearing?
It's desperately needed. The guy that owns the Ambassador Bridge, how an individual is allowed to own a bridge shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, it's going to be good for Canada's trade.
The Gordie Howe International Bridge, one of the largest infrastructure projects connecting Canada and the States, has recently become part of a debate over funding trade bilateral relations. Today, we are asking Canadians about what they think. Have you been following the recent discussion about the Gordie Howe Bridge? What have you heard about it?
So I have been following.
What have you been hearing?
It's desperately needed. The guy that owns the Ambassador Bridge, how an individual is allowed to own a bridge shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, it's going to be good for Canada's trade.
The bridge was largely financed by Canada under the original agreement, while the U.S. was expected to contribute in other ways over time. Do you think the original deal was fair to both countries, and why not?
It was fair because we're building it and we're paying for it. It's the only way it was going to get built. So I think it was fair for Canada.
There have been reports that the U.S. administration wants to revisit, and obviously they have also revisited it. Should the previous agreement be reopened? And now that it has been reopened, what do you think?
Change should be the same. We paid for it, we built it, it's our bridge.
If you were advising, let's say, the Canadian government, what would you recommend? Should the Canadian government, should they have hold on so firmly and said, no, we're just sticking to the original agreement? Or should they be flexible in some ways?
No, absolutely should stick to the original agreement.
Why do you think so?
Yeah, no, we built it and paid for it. Yeah.
Do you sometimes cross to the border?
Recently, no.
Not recently.
Used to go across a lot.
Okay, but not
the last
recently.
few years.
Then again, the bridge is expected to strengthen trade and travels between Canada and the U.S. What are the importance you think the bridge will bring? Do you think it will bring jobs? Do you think it will bring businesses?
In normal situations, it would be very important. Right now, who knows? There's a terrible person down there.
We can only hope, right?
There's a terrible person down there.
We can only hope, right? So
that's all I'll say.
And do you think it will strengthen the economy of Canada in any way?
Yes, it will.
It will, right?
Yeah.
And even importantly, a lot of Canadians also have families over there, right? Do you think it will bridge the gap within families and friends?
Yeah.
In terms of travel?
It'll help.
Okay, a little bit, okay. Do you also think that the situation reflects border shifts in Canada-U.S. relations? Or is it simply a disagreement over specific projects?
It's the fault of one person. And until he's gone, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
We just have to live by it
Live by it, but we got to protect ourselves.
Do you think Canada should keep readjusting or just, stick to one deal and that will be it?
We need to stick to one deal because no matter what we do, he's going to change. Whatever upsets him or offends him one day to the next, he's going to change.
What message do you think you will be sending to the government of Canada in terms of cooperation with the states and future infrastructure and trade agreements?
Got to look after ourselves. It's quite clear that individual in the States is attacking us. We need to look after ourselves now.
Looking after ourselves will require that we provincial trade business restriction. Do you think we should kind of lift all of that and allow Canadians to work freely, trade freely among themselves?
Yes, absolutely.
And how do you think that will help the economy?
It'll just give more opportunities across the country for everybody. More chances to do business, trade, sell our products, whatever.
So looking ahead, what would you like to see in terms of the both countries? Do you think they should resolve their issues and strengthen the relationship and partnership?
Should always strengthen, but now we've seen what could happen, so we need to protect ourselves. We need to look for other people or other countries. We can't be one country anymore, right? We got to look to other countries to trade and be partners with as well.
And diversifying, I believe one of the largest goods that we import to the States is the oil and gas, especially the one in Alberta, right? Do you think the opening of those corridors too, we should continue just
Yep.
unleash all of them?
And find all those potentials anywhere in the world that they are. We got
And all the mineral resources, everything we need, just like even the Premier of Ontario used to say, we have so many resources, we should tap into them and go all the way to utilize them.
Got to work where anybody around the world, but with people who are reliable, right? Reliable partners. If they sign a deal, they stick to it and not decide to change it based on how they're feeling one day.